Hello and welcome back to the Cymru Nerd Cave, where we're taking a little break from Lego to play a bit of a game because, of course, football is back. The international break is over and Spurs played on Saturday against Crystal Palace. We'll talk about that in a second if I have to. The Eagles won though, so that's good. Quite commandingly as well. I'm not used to it. After last season especially, I'm not used to the Eagles winning, but yeah, they did. Anyway, we have a game to get to. Do we ever have a game to get to? Because it is, I will get this right one day. That way, there we go. That way, it's Arsenal versus Spurs. It's the big one, which will be happening in September, oddly enough. But let's get on with it. Let's play the match. Let's put up the right window first. That'd help. There you go. How are we doing? Well, I guess he's not in there still. Yeah, I've still not put him in. I have changed the teams though, but I'll, like I say, I'm still not happy with Harry. It has to be said, so we'll leave him off. I think long term he probably isn't going to be there, is he? But he is at the moment. I will change it, but not today. We'll stay with 4-4-2, even though it's Arsenal, and that's pretty much what they play. I think even in this, let's face it, in this, they'll probably end up playing 4-4-2 because this is still very much the era of George Graham. And there they are in their traditional red and white and our traditional white and blue. Let's get on it. They're going to be good in this, aren't they? I think. Oh, but we're better because we scored straight away. That'll do. Yeah, not the best performance at the weekend, but I think a lot of Spurs fans are panicking. And they're panicking needlessly. It's the first loss of the season, for God's sake. We've won the first 3 games. I think we're doing all right. You know, okay, we've dropped down to 6th, I think it is now. But you know, it's very early on in the season, so it's a little bit unfair to everyone to panic so early on and go, well, yeah, that's it, season over. Which I have seen tweets of, season over. And it's like, season over, really? It's only our first loss of the season. We're not 16th. We're only 6th. You know, and if there's a long way to go. With a lot of teams left to play. Like I say, Arsenal's going to be one of them in September. I think Chelsea's next. We play Rennes on Thursday. And then we have next Sunday Chelsea. And that's going to be a toughie because Chelsea are very good at the moment, but you never know. We've come up against tougher opposition in the last month and beaten them, so you never know. And we'll have players back. We had 7 players out on Saturday. That's a lot of players, so I think it's way too early to panic and to go, oh well, season over just yet. I think most reasonable Spurs fans probably think and believe that, but on Twitter, obviously, everything's magnified a million times, and it's unfair. Meanwhile, we're doing all right, but it's still 1-0. We could do with another goal, I'm not going to lie, but that's half time. And it's 1-0. I'll take 1-0, and it was Sonny who scored the goal. We should have kick-off. I genuinely think we'll beat Arsenal when we play them later on in the month. I hope so. It's it's bad enough losing against Crystal Palace, which is ex-Arsenal Patrick Vieira, but to lose at Arsenal the way they're playing at the moment, that wouldn't be good. So we really do need to win that game. We need to just sort of, there we go, cool. We just need to calm it down a bit and just go, look, it's 1 loss out of 40 odd games we're going to play this season. And I don't want to be a team that wins all the time anyway, because you can't learn anything from a win. I don't think so anyway. I think you've got to lose to learn your strengths and learn which players are going to be playing in your best position and playing better for you. And sometimes you're stronger after a loss than you are a win. So the Eagles must be really strong this season. But no, we won yesterday. Really quite happy about that, because last season was not great to be an Eagles fan. It just wasn't. So I'm hoping this season, with a change of direction and a change of staff and a change of quarterback. I noticed, look, I love Carson Wentz. I really did love him when he was at the Eagles, but he doesn't seem to be, I don't know, he doesn't seem to be the nice guy that I thought he was. He seems to be a bit of a dick. I don't know him, so, you know, I'm proud to wear his shirt still, but I don't know, there's been things recently which, and certainly the way he left the Eagles wasn't very pleasant. It was a bit, I don't know, I want to win at any cost and I'm going to act like a dick because I got benched. It's like, you got benched because you didn't play very well. The way to deal with that is not to throw your toys out the pram. But there we are, that happened. What can you do? In the meantime, we beat Arsenal 2-0. Quite happy with that, as always. Nice to get one over on the Gooners. So, sorry Arsenal, you didn't score. We kept a clean sheet, which is the most important thing. What are we doing then? Where does that leave us? Well, it leaves Spurs top by 5 points at the moment, which I'm quite happy about. Let's see what happens in the next matches. So we've got Monaco versus Aston Villa. Monaco down the bottom and Villa mid-table, so it's not going to affect anything, but Villa beat Monaco 2-0 as if, which means that Villa are now 4th. Ajax versus PSG. PSG down the bottom, Ajax mid-table again. Ajax won, so Ajax are now 2nd. Munich versus Milan, sort of a top-ish table clash. No, Munich are 9th and Milan are 15th. But it's a draw, so nothing really changes there. Dortmund versus Juventus. Well, Juve are up the top and Dortmund are near the bottom, to be fair. And Juventus win. That puts Juventus 2nd, which means we're only 2 points ahead of everybody else. Lazio versus Aberdeen. 9th and 10th, respectively. 0-0. Nothing changes really there. Lazio are 5th and Aberdeen go to 10th. Barcelona versus Celtic. Well, Celtic are 18th and Barcelona are 4th. And it's a draw, so nothing changes really. Where Celtic do go up. No, they don't. They stay 18th. La Coruña versus Rangers. La Coruña 13th. Rangers are... where are they? I can't see them. 12th. There we are. 1-0 to the Rangers. Rangers are now in 5th. Real versus Man United. Real now 3rd. Man United 11th. Cardiff City versus Arsenal. Cardiff get walloped 5-0 and Arsenal go to 10th. And then it's now Villa versus Spurs, which is a very 90s clash if ever I saw one. Well, that's it for today. We'll be back very, very soon with more Lego. Done back 2. So that's really cool, so do keep your eyes open for that. We'll be back with another. I do have a Master System game lined up. We're going to play some Sword and Sorcery, frolics and some dungeon crawling as we go to play some Gauntlet. So do keep your eyes open for that. In the meantime, do take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye for now.